Okay. So, all right. In the Super Bowl, by how many points does the winning team outscore the losers? Here are the winning margins for the first 25 Super Bowl games. Okay? So, what you're going to do, okay, I'm going to write in words what you're going to type in your calculator, and then I'm going to attempt the iPad looking at it. Yeah, we're going to attempt that and see what happens here. Okay. So, you're going to hit stat.
Okay, let me find this.
And then edit.
I really don't see that.
And then you're going to enter data
Is it stat plot?
No.
in L1.
Oh,
I'm going to do it in a second and show you
Oh.
attempt. I'm just, at the moment, writing down in words what's happening so that you have this to refer back to if you get confused. All right, and then, okay, after that, that's going to be the first step. Then we're going to do the whole second quit thing. Okay, and then we'll start again and do stat, calc, and then we're going to hit one variable stats. Okay, it's written exactly like this on your calculator. Okay, so all of those numbers are going to get typed in. So this is going to be very entertaining to hold the iPad and record it and type in all these numbers and not get distracted. So just bear with me for a second. Okay.
I'm actually excited for this. I'm gonna go home and just watch the video for funsies to see this.
Oh, that's my hand really, really big. I don't know if I like that or not.
I mean, it makes it hard for us to see. Whoa. It kind of like.
Okay, we're going to try this. This is, oh. You can see how awful my nails look right now, too. That's really weird, and it's, like, super zoomed in. Okay, so you're going to hit, I need my paper, stat, edit.
Oh, where's the stat button? I found it. Okay.
This is really weird. Okay. As long as you don't have a million numbers in there, you don't need to hit the clear list button before you go. So you literally just start typing in numbers. So I'm going to go down the list and do this.
We used it in. What? Oh my word! Why did it not work?
So the median says it's 25. Wait,
I'm like losing my place trying to do this.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure that I did it all.
As long as you have 25 numbers, you should be good.
12 again. Wait.
Okay. There's a lot of effort.
22.
All right, and then once you have them all in, hit second and then mode, okay, to quit and get out of that.
Okay, what if you have like stuff in the L2 column?
You just go to the top of the column.
Don't worry about L2.
It won't. It doesn't matter.
No, it's fine. We won't.
So-
We aren't using it right now, so it doesn't matter.
Second quit thing, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna apologize for anybody that's watching this video. It's a little shaky. I need to get like a tripod and like. We'll figure it out. It'll get better by the end of the year. Okay. So now we're gonna hit stat, and then you're gonna arrow over to calc. And then that very first one that says one variable stats, you need that one. So the first list is L1. If that is not what it says, or if you're not sure how to get it there, you just need to hit second stat and then L1. Okay, so hit second and then stat if you need to put L1 in there. If it's already in there, then you're good. We don't need to put anything there. We're just going to hit calculate. And it comes up with all this information that probably looks Greek to you. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Stop.
Okay, down here is what we call our 5-number summary. Okay, now you see that n equals 2 at the top. That tells you how many numbers were in your list. Okay, so there were 25 numbers in our list, which is good. That makes sense because it said for the first 25 Super Bowl games. So if that said anything other than 25, I'd be concerned.
Guys, mine says 24. So mine's wrong.
Then
I
you
said
missed a
yeah.
number.
Oh, rookie. Kind of disappointing.
Okay, this is where Mr. Cass would have said, always go back and check your list to make sure you have them all.
Do you know what's funny? Is I actually checked back and counted 25.
Your thing will actually count for you on there and tell you as you go. Anyways, okay, it then has the min, okay, which is 1, the max is 45, and then it's showing you in between those, it says you Q1, median, and Q3. Okay, so that's the 5-number summary that's listed there.
Oh, guys, I got the number 1.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to go back to the other screen, and we're going to see what happens. Whoa. Okay, now it's looking at the ceiling, but that's okay. Okay, so the median, I have a little pencil holder, sorry.
It's 17.
So the median, okay, according to that 5-number summary we just saw, is 17.
Wait a minute.
Berkeley, are you okay back there?
Yeah. It like went away. I don't know.
Oh no.
Okay, find the quartiles. Okay, that's just asking you to tell what Q1 and Q3 are.
Q1.
So 6 is Q1.
Wait, my Q1 is gone. Oh, I see. Never mind. Q
And Q3.
is 21.5.
I thought that was going to be hard, but if we have a calculator to do it, I think it's going to be fun.
This is really, yeah, it's really easy.
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna notice that there's a test on Friday. Oops.
I think you made us all really sad.
Okay. And just for reference, okay, this is the lower 25% of the data, and this is the upper 75% of the data. Okay, just more so for reference. It didn't ask you for that. It's just a FYI, fun fact.
So, write a description. What do we describe? Yay! Got the numbers.
So basically, it's going to sound really like corny. You're just going to basically, in words, write the 5-number summary. So something like the fewest number of points a team won by was 1. The most was 45.
Oh, go then.
Something you may want to say is it's hard to tell, but based on the other numbers that were given, okay, and that kind of information, 45 may be an outlier. Okay, but again, we won't know till the next chapter.
Yeah, because you have like 1 and then 3. That's pretty close. And then there's 5 and a few 4s. But like 45 is just all of a sudden like boom.
Yeah, so that's kind of crazy, but again, until next chapter when we actually know how to do that, we can just make an assumption here. The median number of points. A team won by was 17.
Can we just put Q1 for quartile? Or do we need to write out quartile?
Where?
Do we have to write this down for the next thing?
For the description?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to
So
know
we
how to
just
write a
say,
proper
like,
description.
The lower 25% was this, and then the highest.
I'm just going to then say the middle 50% of teams won by 6 to 21.5 points for this last part. So the middle 50% of teams
I'm not saying of teams, I know.
won by 6 to 21.5 points. Okay, it doesn't have to be this exactly, okay, but this idea of talking through each of the min, the max, and then that middle 50%, okay, is literally all it's looking for when it's asking you for a description. It's not looking for anything crazy or that you have to infer information. It's all stuff that's given right in front of you from that 5 numbers on your calculator. Okay, any questions about this one? All right.
Oh, my calculator's gonna die.
Okay.
Less than half.
Never changed the batteries in this iPod. Never died.
Yeah, it might not die, but it just went from over half to less than half.
Oh my goodness, Taylor.
Okay, number 2. In March of 2006, were y'all like 1 then? Something like that?
Yeah,
I wasn't even 1 yet.
I was 2. Wait, no, I was 1. I just turned 1 because I was born in February. Yeah.
Wow, it's probably so almost as old as y'all. Anyways, in March of 2006, 16 gas stations in Grand Junction, Colorado, posted these prices for a gallon of regular gasoline. Okay, so those are obviously in dollars. Okay. Use your graphing calculator to make a histogram of the data. Draw a quick sketch. So go back. I'm not going to pick the iPad up yet to do this part. Just go back to stat and then edit. Okay, there's actually, hold on. I am going to pick up the iPad because I'm going to show you something.
How do you clear this?
That's what I'm getting ready to show you.
Oh, awesome.
You could just go.
All right, so on here, down here, okay, so hit stat, and then down below edit, it says clear list.
Oh my god.
Okay, then you have to hit second stat for a list names to come up. You're going to hit the one you want to clear, and then hit enter, and it'll tell you it's done.
I just figured out a different way to do it.
You could just go to the top of L1.
You go to the top of
and
L1 and
just
then you
hit-
get clear and it's all gone.
You also have to be careful because somebody last year did that and completely deleted a list, and that list doesn't exist anymore on their calculator.
Oh.
Just don't
Like
do
L2 for them doesn't even
Wait,
exist
how did
anymore.
You type in L1 there?
I hit second stat, and that brings up the list options.
Oh.
So you have to put all
Sorry,
the
I realize y'all cannot read because if you want to be able to see the screen, the light has to be on. If you want to see the buttons, the light can't be on. But it's really great in the video. You can see it really good.
Nice.
In case anybody needs a refresher. Okay, so now we're going to go back, and now when you go over there, it should be empty. Okay, and then you can type in all those numbers, which I can only sort of see now because I'm holding this. And by the time you're done, you should make sure. See, look, down here, you see how this says L1 and then in parentheses 3?
Oh.
That tells you that I'm now on the 3rd number. Okay, so that'll help you know if you've put the right amount in.
Hold up. Now when I go, oh. Wait, so how many points?
16.
Thanks. Oh, it does say 16. That's okay.
I really need to make sure my nails are done before I do this again next time.
So after we're done with the second quit.
Yep, so then second, quit. And now it says to use your graphing calculator to make a histogram of the data. Draw a quick sketch. So you're going to go to, does everybody have them all in?
No.
Actually,
No,
okay.
we're at too many
Okay.
this time.
Okay,
I don't understand.
I'm going to wait for a second. think every time my heart beats, the iPad like shakes.
Alrighty.
Trying to be like really still and it's still shaking.
Okay.
I was looking at the calculator when you said it was shaking. I was like, it's not shaking at all. What are you talking? And I was like,
Have an extra.
Okay. Figured it out.
Oh, wait, no, they don't have an extra.
All right. So now when you're back to this initial screen, hit second and then y equals. And that brings up your stat plots. Okay. They should all be off at the moment. Okay. Or maybe you have one of them on
Where's Y?
Where are you going?
from last year possibly. All right. When you're on this plot, okay, you're going to hit it so that it's on.
wait a minute. Something happened. Second step.
I wanna make it.
How do you turn it off again? Oh wait, all of them are on. How do you turn it off?
Down here, hit plots off. Or if they're all off and you need them, well, if they're all off, that's fine. Because you're going to automatically turn the one on. You just don't want them all on. You'll get a really weird answer if you do that.
I see. So then we do the dotty one?
Nope.
Histogram.
We're doing the histogram, so we need this one that looks like a pyramid, okay, that it's flashing on mine right now.
Where though? What?
I see. So hit.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I see.
Okay, as soon as you do that, it now only wants an an X list, okay, which is the L1. Okay, your frequency is just 1.
Well, I can choose what color I want it.
I didn't do
Black,
Okay, yeah, mine doesn't let me pick the color, so
Maybe.
y'all with fancy calculators, pick the color.
There's medium
Sounds
gray,
so
gray,
sad.
and dark.
This is my calculator from high school.
I want my.
It's just so expensive, I can't justify buying a new one.
Exactly. I was like, Mom, I'll be using this calculator until I get out of college.
Yeah. All right, so now you're going to hit zoom. Oh, hold on, second quit. Zoom,
Oh wait, second click.
and then 9 is zoom stat, okay? That's the one you want, or this will not look right.
That looks so cool.
It looks
Okay.
Oh, it's an ear. Ear?
It looks
No,
like
it should look like
it is
this.
different.
Check and see, you may have like a line in it from your y equals. If you have something in y equals like I do right now, there we go. Now I fixed it.
Wait, Sarah and Chase, do you have color ones too?
Yes, I do. I colored mine black. And gray.
Mine's freaking inventive.
So unfair.
Oh, is it from this?
Oh, that's
Is this the problem?
Yeah, clear those. Just clear them all.
weird. These are full calculators.
Oh wait, I don't. Can I just?
Because I asked my dad.
Does that make it the whole thing clear?
Because I knew I wanted the color one because it makes life easier.
That's nice.
Now try again.
Usually, if you have like different.
Go hit
things
zoom
going on,
9.
you can choose what color.
Thanks.
All right, so on a quiz or a test, if I tell you to draw a histogram and I don't tell you anything else about changing the dimensions on it, okay, changing the window, anything like that, copy it exactly as it is on your calculator screen. Okay?
Like with the lines and everything.
Yeah. But like the little dots and stuff aren't really. Typically what I want is I want you to draw the little L, okay, like the L graph like we did in all the examples when I was showing you the different types of graphs, and then literally just draw it as close as possible. Okay, if you know like what the labels should be, you can do them, but in this case we don't know how they're labeling things, so we can't really do anything with that. Okay? I will just show you. You don't need to do this right now, but on this button that says window, this will show you what the minimum X value is and the maximum X value that's being shown in the graph. Okay, that doesn't mean that's your min and max values for your quartiles. Okay, and then it shows you your Y. So sometimes I may tell you to scale it differently or something like that because I want you to see a gap in your histogram. Okay, but for the sake of what we're doing, this one, just literally graph it exactly as it is there. So I'm going to try to flip back over again
Do
and
you have to draw arrows?
draw this in here. No.
Does the X and Y axis have arrows on it?
The hand is, what?
Does the X and Y axis have arrows on it?
It doesn't have to. So like I'm just going to do, so all I would really be looking for here is essentially Something like, and like I said, normally histograms don't start all the way over at the edge, okay? But because your calculator screen has it starting all the way at the edge,
Ours has to.
start it all the way over.
Oh man.
Okay, if you left a gap, that's okay. Okay, it's not wrong if you do that. I'm just saying, I just literally am taking my calculator screen and sticking it on the paper, basically, is what I'm doing. And that's what I'm looking for when I look at your graph. If you've left a gap, I'm not going to count off for that.
And then we don't need
Okay.
to have the little dashes on the line.
No, you don't have to worry about that.
Wait, so when you're making the answer key, do you have to graph all of them to figure out if ours are right?
Yeah.
That's sad. I'm actually really proud of how mine looks up this actually looks pretty decent.
All right, so just for reference here, in case you are looking back and you're like, because we only have a couple minutes left, so we'll stop here and then we'll go into the description of the shape, center, and spread tomorrow. Just so you have on paper how to put this up in your calculator. Okay, enter data into list. Okay, using the procedures as we did in the first one. Okay, the next thing, hit second. Then y equals, okay, turn plot on, select the histogram, okay, the one that looks like the little pyramid thing, and then hit zoom 9, which is zoom stat. Okay, and then it will graph it for you. And then, like I said, just copy it directly down onto paper that way. Okay.
Can you like do the video up so we can get the first thing you wrote on top?
Yeah. Is it too small if I do that?
Is a little small.
Okay.
Really?
That's good. I don't have the best eyesight, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll go into the next part that describe the distribution, okay, the shape, center, and spread, and what's going on there. We'll look at that IQR, so keep that data stored in your calculator if you can help it. Okay, don't delete it because we are going to keep using it tomorrow. And then, yeah, we might do a couple examples out of the book tomorrow, and then I'll assign some problems for you. And then Wednesday will probably be a day to kind of work on it a little bit, so.